Hello, Aquarius. Today we're going to get messages from that person on your mind, as well as discover what's coming up next in this connection and get you some advice for this relationship. All right, and the first message we have is I can't let go of you. So this person feels very, very attracted to you, very attached to this connection. They don't want to let this go. They feel like the two of you are meant for one another. Don't wait for me, please, though. Oh, okay. Interesting combination here. I can't let you go, but don't wait for me. Oh, gracious. All right. So they really want to hang on to you, hang on to your energy. You probably feel them pulling on you. But at the same token, they don't feel prepared to be in a relationship. And they're telling you don't actually wait on them. They've got something else kind of going on. However, I am stuck in visions of us together. Yeah, they're going to continue to pull on your energy. They can't stop thinking about you. They don't want you to wait around for them in a relationship, but the same token, it's hard to do that when someone is constantly thinking about you and you're feeling them sort of pull on you. Will you leave me like the others? All right, so I think this is the crux of the issue. This person's got some abandonment issues where they're concerned that if they do get too close to you that you're gonna leave them, and so that's likely why they're telling you, like, don't wait for me, I'm not great for relationships. But at the same token, they can't let go of this connection. I was hurt by you. Oh, okay. All right. So they are feeling like the victim in this scenario. Now, that may or may not be true. Maybe you did something that did hurt them or hurt their feelings. Maybe not, too. Maybe they're just saying that I was hurt by you because they're feeling victimized. They're looking for an excuse. Interesting. All right. This seems like more drama than Aquarius usually likes to put up with. All right. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Oh, interesting, Aquarius. Yeah, this person, I do feel like kind of messy energy. Like, I do feel like this is legit. Interesting that you want to be involved with Aquarius. It is dark without you. So they really admire you. They're really attracted to you. You really light up their life. They see you as someone incredibly special. I am blocked. Oh, no. All right, so maybe this is someone that you're not so excited about if you've actually blocked them. It could just be like, they're thinking about you constantly, but they're feeling like they don't have any impact on you. And so they feel like really you're kind of blocking them out. But they're wondering, why can't I move on from you? They keep replaying events in their heads over and over again. And what did I say? What did I say about drama? Oh my. I am thinking this person might have picked the wrong side. Aquarius is not usually a high drama sign. All right. What is the truth, Aquarius? They're not sure how you feel about this situation, but if you block them, I think you might have. If you legitimately did that, I think you made it kind of clear. All right, my life is a mess right now. They don't want you to see what's going on with them. And life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. All right. Well, they have strong feelings about you, Aquarius, but this seems a little messy. All right, let's see what's coming up next in the connection. All right, Spirit, please tap into the energy of Aquarius and the person on their mind. What's coming up next in the connection? All right, well, this is going to be short and sweet. We start off with the Death card. I'm going to show you the whole spread and I'll explain. And then we got Six of Pentacles reversed. And then we got Strength reversed. And then we got Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. All right, Aquarius, I'm thinking you're kind of donezo with this connection. I do feel like you have really strong feelings for this person. I do feel like there's a strong soul connection here. I do feel like this is, a situation where there is honestly something between the two of you that you guys kind of plan for this life to kind of incarnate. Like, I don't want to take away at all from the connection that you're feeling with this person, Aquarius. But Spirit is saying really what should happen is, and what's going to happen is likely you're going to let this go. All right, we've got Death. And now this card is death and rebirth. So this can be like death so that something new can be born. I do feel like this connection is not meant to go any further really than it has. So I do think you're probably going to be calling it quits with this person. I kind of get why looking at the other cards. All right, Six of Pentacles reversed. This person is just kind of selfish, and we sort of saw that already in the messages cards. They want to hang on to your energy, but they're not ready for a relationship. They can't let you go, but they're blocked. Yeah. I mean, I think this is just someone who's kind of selfish. They want what they want when they want it, and they're not really planning on changing. And they know that. They have some awareness of that at some level, even if they're still hoping things could possibly work out. I do think there's a lack of emotional control here. We see Strength card reversed. This is about not being able to kind of tame those inner urges or inner desires, or, this can be anger issues even. This is just someone who's a little off balance, Aquarius. And they honestly aren't going to be putting the work into bettering themselves. They're not going to be putting the work into this connection. They just are hoping everything will kind of fall into their lap. And I don't think you have the time, the energy, or the wherewithal to deal with it, honestly. So I see you are likely the one putting an end to this connection. If they reach out, they might already be blocked, or maybe you're about to block them. I do see you kind of just be like, no, and sort of nipping it in the bud as soon as they start any kind of nonsense. All right, well, just in case, let's get some advice from Spirit. Make sure this is the right direction to kind of head in. All right, let's take a look at it. Spirit, what advice do you have for Aquarius in this connection? All right. So we did have Death card in last spread, and that's Scorpio energy. We see Scorpio showing up here again in the Tower, so they could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. Tower can also be Aries. But the Tower is about letting a foundation fall away, right? And it's specifically letting a foundation fall away or crumble because something better is on the horizon. So the advice here is, let this connection go. There is something much better for you on the horizon. And like I said, I don't want to invalidate the strength of this connection. I do feel like there's a very strong soul tie here. I do feel like the two of you came together in this lifetime for a reason. It's just not meant to go any further, okay? This is meant to sort of fall away. There's something that you're not seeing at this point, I think, in regards to this person and this connection, but also in regards to what better is coming, okay? I hate to say trust the process, but a little bit trust the process, all right? With the moon, this is like mysteries. You don't have all the information at hand, but I feel like this is kind of positive, you're dodging a bullet here, and you may or may not realize that. And there's something much, much better, much more aligned headed your way. Now, this is Cancer, so Cancer could be significant to this reading. We have Queen of Wands in the center of this advice. So Queen of Wands is feminine fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But more than that, she is the queen of not giving a flying flip, okay? She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. She don't care what anybody has to say about it. And Aquarius, honestly, yes, that is fire sign energy, but I always feel like Aquarius kind of embodies that energy anyway. But Aquarius, man, I think that's a lot of the advice here is you do you, boo-boo, and you chase after your dreams, and you kind of mind your own business and do your thing, because you are going to attract someone that is much more emotionally mature here, all right, with the King of Cups showing up next. Now, that is water sign energy, so that could be the next person that is coming into your life. It could be fire sign or water sign. Water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. It doesn't have to be, though. More than that, King of Cups is an emotionally mature energy. This is someone who knows how to handle their emotions. They're very highly emotionally intelligent. They are someone who's very caring. And I feel like that's kind of what's headed your way, sort of replacing this sort of immature energy, inconsistent energy that we sort of saw with the person that was originally on your mind. So I do think you're clearing out space here for someone much more aligned to you. We do have the Empress as kind of the final card of advice. So this is Taurus energy. So Taurus could be playing a role here. But basically, the Empress, the advice here is you need to be able to grow. And grow in ways that I think this person's been kind of holding you back a little bit, right? I think you need to be able to grow in new directions and change and really be able to kind of care for yourself in new ways. And I think you're going to find this next person who's more aligned to you, they are going to be able to kind of help you with that. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please do give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll see you next time.